Welcome to the Golden Boy Insider. I'm your host, Belton Duran. I just asked him, like, what's your name? He's like, what? You forgot it already? The reason I'm bringing that up is because eventually you're going to hear a lot of noise coming from this young man. 19-year-old, soon to be 20, Floyd Schofield. They call him Kid Austin from Austin, Texas, and he'll be making his Golden Boy debut August 6th at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, on the undercard of Vergil Ortiz and Michael McKinson. You know this, on Golden Boy Insider, we ask you all kinds of questions outside of boxing. We're going to get to know this new signee. All right, I said it. What's your name? And you're like, wow, you forgot me. Because we met today, this afternoon, and I was like, okay, you're going to come on the show, you're going to talk about it, get to know you, but you have that attitude of, I'm going to make people remember my name, man. Where does that confidence come from, young Floyd?
The confidence actually comes from, well, it wasn't always there, but it actually came from just being able to spar world champions. And after that, like, seeing, that I can hang with them, like, my whole aura changed. Like, I've just become a different person.
See, I got to teach you how to do this stuff. This is the reason we have Golden Boy Insider, because he's over here, like, talking like this, and Larry, our audio guy, is like, hey, man, get the microphone. All right, so this is why we do these shows. He was part of the press conference today.
Yes,
get the microphone there. Hold the head a little higher. There you go.
Right here?
Right there. Yeah, but you're not rapping, right? You keep right here. You right there. That's good. Right there. There you go. And you got to get the microphone, man.
Chilling.
There you go. Just chilling. There's your camera right there. They call it the one shot. There you go. You have to learn all this stuff. This is the stuff that Floyd Mayweather did, Canelo did, Oscar. They all went through this to learn it. And the next thing you know, people are like, damn, why are they so good in their interviews? Because they've been practicing. Just like how you spar and you practice, same exact thing. Nickname is?
Kid Austin.
Why?
Because I'm just a kid in Austin. My dad actually came with, I thought it was corny at first, but, it actually had a ring to it.
Come on, man.
Oh, my bad.
Let me yell at you like Bernard did today.
But, yeah, it actually has a ring to it because, I'm just a kid in Austin. You feel me?
Austin, Texas, where you're home. So now you get to fight at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth on a Golden Boy show. Mm-hmm. How did you and Oscar De La Hoya meet?
He actually DM'd me. And, the last DM he sent was, if you let me manage you, I'll make you a superstar. And, to read that as a 19-year-old, that shocked me. Like I say to everybody, I thought it was a fake account. I had to check the account like 3 times. And once I found out it was him, I was super excited.
But before that, 4 years earlier, you guys had an interaction. What was that like?
He told me just to stay focused and stay on the right path, and I'll be a world champion one day. And still then, I thought it was a fake account. So,
but that's when you were an amateur coming through, right?
I was still an amateur at that time. So, I kind of rubbed it off. I was still excited because that's Oscar De La Hoya, and who he is. I'm like, that's amazing. But, you might forget about me, who knows? And for him to just, continue to comment on my posts and eventually come back and want to sign me, man, it's amazing.
Yeah, then that's just the era that we're in now, where social media, you can find people. And I've heard this from Oscar, also Golden Boy matchmaker Roberto Diaz, where they're going around. And, this is why we always tell kids, post your work, show it. Closed mouths don't get fed. Out of sight, out of mind. And if you're posting your work, you're doing it. When you go on your Instagram, it comes up with the Explorer page. And if you're following a bunch of boxing, different accounts come up. And for Oscar to see something like that, or Roberto to see something like that, okay, this is somebody we keep an eye on. Mm-hmm. So you said he thought it was fake, and then now as a pro, and now like the contractor's here, you still think it's fake?
Oh, no. Like I said, I put on my Instagram, like, this is so surreal right now. Like, this is crazy. Everything I ever dreamed of is coming true. I'm just super excited to be here and be able to showcase my skills. It's amazing. Yeah,
you do a great job with your social media. You're not an influencer boxing. You're a legit boxer. You got over 100,000 followers. But the shirt you're wearing right now, sit down, be humble. You make these shirts, and then you sell them, and the proceeds go where?
Actually, to the Children's Hospital. And there's this thing where they build homes for the homeless. What is it, like a 3D printer type thing? Yeah, it's like a 3D printer. They build them for the homeless, and the homeless, they get free housing and whatnot. So we just make these shirts just because I don't get money for it, so might as well just give
you're coming out of your own pocket to make the shirts.
Yeah, so you might,
and all proceeds go to the charity.
Yeah, you just give it away.
Okay. I just mentioned before we started, like, you got no money yet, man. So you're losing money on the shirts, but it's for a great cause. Mm-hmm. Where does that come from?
Because me and my dad was homeless at one point. I can't remember much, guys gonna have to talk to my dad because, even though we didn't have much, he always made it seem like, I had the best childhood, even with the boxing. We didn't have a lot of money to go these places. He had to, ask people for money. My dad has a huge ego, so I know how much it took for him to, ask people for money. So It's all because of him, you know.
So when you say homeless, you in your car?
No, not even in a car. Like, we literally had to walk around with shopping carts and, like, sleep wherever we could sleep, subways, and where else do we have to sleep? The park, like, stuff like that. Yeah. So
How old were you?
I was a baby. I was, like, 2 years old, 3 years old. My dad had just got custody of me. My dad was actually in the rap game, so he had to actually give that up and get a regular job just to get custody of me, so... Yeah.
So your dad's making the sacrifices for you, and I've heard many times it's the father-son dynamic. You know, sometimes it starts off great, then all of a sudden they fall apart, they break out, whatever it is, arguments. But it's just you two right now.
Yeah.
This is, I've seen your Instagram, and it's like you say your dad's your hero. This is your motivation. Yeah, he's your trainer, but at the end of the day, this is the man you look up to.
Yeah.
To hear those stories of how he had to sacrifice. And, you know, I mean, no dad wants to see their kid suffering, let alone be homeless in the streets. And for now, it's just you and him, huh? Ride or die?
Yeah, like, without him, I wouldn't even be here. Like, I wouldn't even have the following I have on Instagram. I don't do anything on Instagram. He's the one behind the scenes, you know, getting me the fans and the followers. So I'm just, you know, the tool. And at the end of the day, I'm really boxing to give him a good life because he's done already been through what he's been through. And, like, you know, obviously it's still going to help me and my kids, but he deserves a break. So that's why I put in all the hard work. Gets on my nerves sometimes, but that's every father and every coach. So
Sit down, be humble. What does that mean to you?
just, if you talk a lot, like, just be humble and you won't get put on the t-shirt. That's it. Because everybody, all the people who are on the t-shirt right now, they weren't humble. So
They were woofing, huh?
Yeah, it's either sit down in the ring or be humble outside of the ring. So
You're on your way, man. 19-year-old Floyd Schofield. He's not named after Floyd Mayweather. It's a family name. The Floyd Schofield the third, correct?
yes, sir.
Get it right. It goes back to the grandfather and then more in the lineage. So it's a great name, Kid Austin, and you'll see him Saturday on the Golden Boy YouTube page. Do not miss that as he makes his Golden Boy debut. A kid who was roaming around looking for somewhere to sleep. Gets a DM from Oscar De La Hoya, says keep on the path, and here you are now in the fight on that card. That big smile there, man.
I'm super excited. I just can't wait. I'm so anxious right now. I just can't wait.
How was the interview? Good?
Yeah, I loved it.
All right, cool. Get used to it, man. Get used to it. There's more coming. Oh, and last one. If people want to get your shirt, where do they get it from?
FloydSchofield.com if you want to get one of these shirts. Or you could just hit me up on Instagram. I reply to all the DMs. So if you want to just order a shirt from me personally, you just hit me up. Oh, yeah, I have an Instagram store, too. Was it the link in the bio?
Damn.
Link is in the bio.
You hear that? You hear that? Get my store, link in the bio. What's your Instagram?
Oh, at kid underscore Austin 1.
Austin 1. There it is. It help out a great cause, too. You know, helping the homeless, helping a children's hospital. And don't ask for free, all right? Don't ask for free. But if you got two of them, you know.
I do. We have them upstairs right for you.
There it is.
You gotta bring it down.
Appreciate it. Good luck to you. Nice meeting you, young man.
You
Floyd Schofield, the name you're going to be hearing from more and more on the Golden Boy shows. Thank you for watching Golden Boy Insider. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow Kid Austin and help out the charity causes here in the Texas area. For another edition of Golden Boy Insider, I'm Bethel Duran.